where all the nuts and bolts are. I mean, that's the fruits and nuts. That's what I used to say.
The fruits and nuts.
Yeah.
The like I was saying, though, obscenity is not a useful concept because, like, just because Puritans are the ones that like founded our country, what have you, a number of years ago, like McCarthyism is not dead, right? Like it's just different now. There's like if you don't fit into that in group, you're going to be demonized, lionized, and potentially criminally prosecuted for speaking your beliefs. And then we pretend like that's not a thing in America anymore. Oh, we got over that. It's like no, we totally did get over it.
No,
It's worse than ever now.
no, but you have to just say, wait till the situation arises where it shows, and it'll take a long time before anybody really has the nerve to say the emperor has no clothes, because that's what happened with Joe McCarthy. People were scared of communism, whatever, and it enabled Joe McCarthy to exist and feed his own little need for power. But it took 10 years till people.
And how many lives were ruined, right? Like it's
Oh,
pointless. It shouldn't take that long, right?
it should.
Reform should not have to grind that way. How many people have to be ground to dust underneath the fucking boot heel of that kind of oppression
I don't
before we are like, wait a second,
know. I don't know.
why don't we just get the fuck over it already? Like it's the 21st fucking century. Racism is stupid. Like I I grew up in Fairfax County, right? All the kids I knew who were black, their parents were doctors and lawyers just like everybody else's parents, right? Everybody's educated, and it's not about race, it's about class, you know? It doesn't matter what color somebody is, and to think it matters what color somebody is, it's just fucking stupid. It's offensive and stupid.
Well, see, you can't have reform unless you have something that needs to be reformed. And then you get to that question once again is, who says this needs to be reformed? We
It's
like
like,
it just the way it is.
it's
Well,
like
we
just
don't.
just
Yeah.
stop, right? Like just stop fucking other people's shit up. Like just for a fucking day, stop fucking other people's lives up for a goddamn second. And like, okay, in New York City, right? They frisked like 3 times as many black people as there are in New York City in a year, right? They're stopping the same like 500,000 fucking frisks, right? And it's like, oh, we're not profiling, we're just doing random pat downs on the street, right? That they were doing that, like that's worse than it's ever been, right? And they're in the name of justice, and it's not justice. It's a genocidal campaign against black people, and not just black people, but poor black people. Because if you're walking on the street, you can't afford a car in New York, right? Like if
Nobody wants to be bothered with the car either.
yeah, exactly. Like, but it you are actively in danger of being arrested just by being a citizen, right? Like, there's a convenience store like right over in University Mall. When I was like 18 years old, me and my friends went into that convenience store, bought like some candy, walked out. We went back to my car, and we pulled out of the parking lot. We were like going to get some food. It's maybe 9:30 at night, and a cop followed us from that parking lot for 5 miles, 5 fucking miles, and finally like found somebody who could pull me over for it. It's like, oh, you went into the left hand lane from like the turn, like some bullshit, right? And he goes, I saw you boys coming out of Lee's Market. You know, people who like to smoke marijuana go to Lee's Market at night. Like, okay, I didn't know. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man.
I had a bunch of kids in the car. I had long straight hair. It was.
Because you're a dirty hippie, that's why.
That's exactly right. I was dressed like I wore headbands, but you know.
But
so
why? Just because you dress like that doesn't mean.
I was stopped by a cop when I was. We were going out, as a matter of fact, to take our dog to be bred.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing anything wrong. And traffic was, it was on the parkway, but it was moving this way and this way. It was still a time when only the left lane when they're going to pass, but except when cars are going at a parallel rate. And stopped me, and I was very, yes sir, yes sir. And then finally I said to him, exactly what is it that you said I was doing wrong? Well,
I forget.
That was one of those things.
You look like a dirty hippie.
I said, well, except I was a clean hippie. So I had a little bit of hippie in me. I mean,
Oh yeah.
at a different time, in a different whatever, I probably would have been right there with him. But, my life was a little bit different from. I was probably on a straight norm course, but 10 years later, if I've been graduating from college 10 years later, or even 6 years later, I'm quite quite sure that hippieism would have had great appeal to me. But, honey, I got to go to bed.
All right. Well,
I'll
hey,
never
Graham.
get up in the
Thanks for
morning.
talking with me. I love you.
I love you, and I enjoy talking to you. Talk to you anytime.
And we'll definitely make sure I'm up to get you to the airport.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not used to your hours of sleeping at odd times.
Oh, yeah.
Awake at odd times. I'll never make it if I don't. Oh
Mhm.
my God.